Hey, you doing? How you doing? How's your Saturday going so far? Ooh, lovely. Game going. Just got to work. Hopefully a slow day. Okay. Is it looking to rain? Is it looking to rain later on in the day, but then all day as such, or just just for a bit, slow things down. It's still nice and sunny here, but it's a lot cooler today, thankfully. Um, much more pleasant. Much more pleasant.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, yeah, it's been good. I think so far. Went and had a little beard trim this morning because I got up early and went across to Arundel. So there's a nice barber shop there that I like going to. So I went there this morning, nice and early, about 9 o'clock. But yeah, still warm out, but much more comfortable. Nice breeze. It's not as humid and muggy now. And actually, when I turned my computer on this morning, it wasn't anywhere near as hot as it has been. I think it was like 2 or 3 degrees cooler than it has been when I've been loading it up the last couple of days, which is good. So it should, in theory, it looks like we've had the high temperature now. I think it's going to be nice still this week. This week coming. The rest of the weekend and this week coming, but maybe a few showers Monday or Tuesday. Later on this week, perhaps, but nothing. I don't think it's going to stick around for too long. As and when we do get any rain, we could still be able to enjoy the weather, but be actually able to enjoy it as opposed to just melting in it, which is never pleasant. Right. I think we last time. Let's have a little fresh my memory of how we've done. So yeah, we had a good outing in Australia. Fastest lap in Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. I think, to be fair, we turned up the. I'll double check a second. We turned up the AI. I think we've gone up to 90 along those lines. So that's not quite on the pace there in Australia, but still, actually, places wise, still seem to be faring fairly well, and we're at mid-table, which is again kind of fitting in nicely where we'd expect to be. Especially for this first season, which is good. Max Verstappen out in front with two wins and a second place, and then it was Lando Norris, that won the Australian Grand Prix in our My Team playthrough last time around, having had his DNF in Jeddah. So yeah, good result for McLaren. But overall, good for us because we're only 7 points away? Yeah, 7 points away, I think, from our championship standings goal for the season, so we will definitely exceed expectations on that, which is good. So even less than that, I was looking at just my drive standing. We're 21 points. We need 4 more points from this weekend to meet our constructor standings goal with our sponsors, which is good. And then it's going to be a case of we're 2 points behind Sergio Perez in the drivers, so again a good result. Finishing ahead of Perez in this race will see us jump ahead of him in drive standing to 7th place. Norris is only just above us on that, on 25 points, and Piastri only a point above his teammate. And then again, to be fair, from second place, second to 4th, there's a marginal gap of 6 points in it. So we're not a decent couple of race finishes and finishing ahead of a couple of key players in the current top 7 as such will see us kind of climb up. Again, I'm not expecting us to be challenging Verstappen this first season round, but we're making good progress. How's the engine we're looking? I think we're all good. Well ahead of where we need to be with that, which is good. I think we're good on R&D. I think we did everything we needed to do last weekend before going to Japan, so we can just head off there and see what's what. Right, I managed to get back in time to watch the F1 sprint race this morning, so I haven't had a chance to stop and have some lunch yet. So got some noodles. Do a line. Eat while we stream. Okay, so not great. 2 R&D components failed. The monocoque structure at least completed, but Satas wait, plank failed. Okay, interesting. Race is looking nice and sunny, or sunny with the cloudy conditions. It's going to be wet for qualifying, so that could be that could hamper us a bit. But maybe that's an opportunity to do a bit of overtaking, come back through the field a bit in the race to see how we do there. Okay, medium session length and 1 shot quali. Good. Nice and sunny through practice though, so no problems there. Cool. Crack on.
Konnichiwa and welcome to a track loved by the drivers and fans alike. A place where so many champions have been crowned. Let's get practice started then here in Japan.
Danny Rick getting into his RB.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Jolly good. Okay. Race strategy, quali pace, ERS management. We'll probably do ERS management first. Before we do that though, I don't know if I've actually got a setup for Japan. Let's have a look. I don't think I've raced here in the new game yet. No, we haven't. So we can jump on board with that. I should probably forget. I'm going to delete these duplicates. My previous Australia and Mexico setup, so that I don't get confused. That one's fine, and we're using that one. Yeah, cool. Okay, so we can just get rid of that, and we can get rid of Mexico. I'm going to keep my Silverstone alt only because it's slightly faster still in the straight line and might be good. It's more a time trial setup. But these ones are primarily more designed for race specs. That's fine. Okay, cool. So I need to grab myself a race out for Japan. Hey, Scottish. How you doing? Afternoon to you. How's your weekend going so far? How's the weather with you? Bit cooler today. Okay, so front wing we want on 39. Rear on 28. Mission 25, 40, 60, 25. B. Left. Yes, kind of good. Yeah, it's definitely much more comfortable today. My computer's happier, cooler. I had to turn the climate control up a couple of degrees in my car, the aircon, because it was almost chilly this morning when I went out. So yeah, British summer problems, eh? Hey ho. Much more comfortable, much more enjoyable, much more comfortable temperature to actually enjoy the good weather. I don't want to wish it away, but it just I need time to acclimatize to it, or just the right conditions to be able to want to go out and do things still in it, and not feel like I'm a puddle. Interesting. It reckons 99% brake pressure here. I'm guessing. Okay, so for race pace, it reckons. Well, we'll give it a go. We'll trust the people who've done the setups. Then right. Right. There we go. Okay, so let's save that in Japan. Ooh. Okay. Typing with gloves, that's the problem. Right. Okay, cool. So we are ready to start a practice program. How have we had anyone out on track yet? Piastri out on track, a 1:32 on the mediums. Anyone else? I think that's everyone. Yeah, it's the whole leaderboard, isn't it? Is anyone else out on track? Hulkenberg's on an out lap. Stroll's just going out. Alonso's out. Gasly's in. Oh yeah, Gasly's in. Oh. Quite a few people actually out on track. It's getting busy. I tell you what, we'll just give it a few seconds just to see what people come in on their other laps, just to see what the general pace is. Bring on the 40-degree weather. No, Iceni. No. No. Stop it. You don't want that. My body doesn't need that. Oh, Perez has had a very, very long lap. 6 minutes. Did he come off? Or is he just... Don't know what he's done there. But... Okay, it might be a bug because Logan Sargent is also... Okay, now it's corrected itself. Right, it was just a timing glitch. Cool. Be good to see what someone's doing on a hard tire, just for comparison. See where Alonso places. Second place at the moment. They won, maybe? No, just over. Okay. Just run it forward a few seconds more. Right, so there we are. I've got first of the hard runners. So we've got Perez on a hard 1:32.8. Okay, cool. Let's get out then and see what we can do. We'll take the mediums first of all. We're doing ERS management, so we'll see basically how little or how much we need to reach the timings that they want. And go from there and try and hold onto the car while we go around the lap. Control at some point. It is. Hey, Boscanari, how you doing?
Okay, on
How's your
this
weekend
test, I
going?
want you to focus on managing your ERS. It's really important for our overall race pace, and so a reminder that you've got modes to play with in your MFD. See how they feel for you and see how different modes drain the battery.
Keep off the curbs here because it will turn the car around super easily. Use a bit of ERS here to try and gain back a bit of time. Little lift there. Okay. change another gear there, or just brake a little bit harder in a straight line before we get there. Okay, spun it there, but we won't worry about flashbacking here while we relearn the track and how the brakes are going to work. We've definitely got lots to play with as such, so it's fine. We're running none at the moment anyway, so we'll pull that up onto medium perhaps the next lap anyway, and just see what that gives us. No lift needed there. We can probably turn in a bit later. I can definitely brake later just on or after the 100-meter board there. I can't get on the power very early there. Might need to short shift before. Put that in. Right. Go to medium. See how we go. Start the lap on 40. Turn in. Come out a bit wider and then tuck in. Yeah, still not right there. We're going to hit track limits. Off that curb. Ooh.
Nice one. Okay, reminder, a neat way to recharge the batteries by lifting at certain points when you feel you can and by gentle braking. Try those this lap and see how you get on. And if you want to make the most of those gears, engine braking will also put some juice back into the battery. Combine all these techniques and see how you go.
Thanks, Mark. Myself the brass knees grip. Just widened it. Bend it. Let's see if we can make this time back. Brake harder here. Okay. There's a bit here we'll go to cover a lot in these corners. Right. Turn. Stay a bit wider there, take more of that side. Finish curve there, please. Not a bit wide, but not horrific, but great either. Oh, I might still do a little lift in 7. Might be better. It's a bit even braking. Oh, come off, grass. Second to the hairpin and then go a bit away. Okay, need to try and make that time back. Keep it in further if you can. Better on turning, lift. Not enough. Yeah, really struggling with the front end. Grip just isn't quite where I want it to be. And turn in, but out a bit more there. Probably a little bit hard on the brakes there initially. Was it running out so wide? I've just missed it.
Alright, that's the programme complete. There's some decent data, although far from optimal, and it can still be worth running it again.
Middle of that corner. How's the wedding planning going? Yeah, going well, thanks. Going well, thanks, Boss Canary. We went yesterday afternoon to look at wedding bands and have a chat with the jeweler that I had Millie's engagement ring made up with. Because yeah, very fortunate that I was able to use some of my grandmother's and great grandmother's engagement rings and some of or elements of their engagement rings, some of the gold, some of the stones that they'd left to us in her engagement ring, and there was just enough kind of left over for us to be able to incorporate it in our wedding bands as well, which is really, really nice. So yeah, we went and just chatted that through. So they're gonna put they're gonna sketch some stuff up for us and give us an idea of things, and then get the rings made up, which would be cool. And then we've got a little bit of planning to do tomorrow on a few bits and pieces, but we're mostly there with things. I think we're pretty much on track with what we need to do and when. It's mainly now just either waiting for a couple of things to kind of come back, or for us to be a little bit closer to be able to then get the last few bits kind of sorted. But yeah, no, it's good. It's all coming together, which is great. Right there. Very twitching something again. The braking. Probably have gotten used to how the world F1 World Car feels, and how the main team cars feel, but loads of the RS. I mean, we're going to be able to save the RS really easily, I think, in the first sector and a half. Across the turning, there is. Just understeers. Come on, off the grass, please. Car lights. Pushing the grass there. Better. And when you pack those cars in. All right, let's go back to the garage and we can look at another session. So we're good. Ring sound great, man. Hope you like the outcome. I'm sure we will. Yeah, thank you, Oscar. Yeah, we've been really lucky. We're using it's a local jewelers that my mum, again years and years ago, my mum and her mum, my grandma, actually paid to have their own jewelers hallmark because they used to make their own jewelry. My mum made hers and my dad's wedding bands. And you know, they all, between the two of them, they used to make little rings and necklaces and gifts for friends and for family members as well, which was really nice. So they had everything set up so it could all officially be hallmarked and worn on a guarantee, etc., and insured properly. And I can't quite. I don't know quite the relationship as such, but the jeweler that we've been to speak to knows both my mum and my grandma, or was aware of the work that they were doing. I don't know if he was. I think possibly they said there's a technical college right behind our house, and I think my mum and grandma originally went there to perhaps do a course on it way back. And I think he possibly was possibly an instructor or one of the teachers there at some point, or was brought in to help do some mentoring and things. I think that's how they know him. But yeah, but he's been fantastic. He's taken the ideas that we've given, and again, it was fundamentally down to him being able to craft the engagement ring from the design that I'd drawn up for Millie's ring, which was fantastic. And again, just lovely for Millie to meet him, because it's the first time Millie's made it. But yeah. Makes him exactly, and again, I think there's something like really special about just being able to pass that down through the family as well, and being able to actually make use of that. I'm just gonna take another. We can take softs. Let's take a set. We're flying that. I'm just gonna pause it because I've realised I'm letting this run through with timing time to yeah. But yeah, I just feel like it'll just make it even more special, which is lovely. Simple band opening. So yeah, so Millie, but so for our wedding bands, we're going to keep them fairly simplistic for now, and certainly for mine, I've gone for kind of a traditional. It's kind of a cross between like a traditional wedding band shape and a what's called a I think it's called a D-shaped ring. Which I guess these is like a D-shaped ring is very similar to the Lord of the Rings One Ring esque look, very kind of a very high rounded curvature to it on the outside and quite thick. When the traditional kind of court is typically a slightly thinner, has a slightly thinner edge to it, but is also has the concave shape underneath rather than a flat shape, which D band rings typically have. So I've gone for kind of somewhere just roughly in the middle because I quite like the curved D shape of the ring, but I quite like I prefer the feeling of the concave element of the ring underneath as opposed to the flat edge of it. So I'll have that, and I'm going to have that. Yeah, I'm going to have that in gold. Millie's to match her engagement ring is going to have hers in rose gold, and it's going to have a slight curve in it so that it can sit in front of her engagement ring, so it will kind of all fit together nicely as one. And then longer term, the jeweler said if Millie wanted to add any stones to it or anything else, then that's also a possibility. Equally, perhaps later down the line, maybe as a nice anniversary gift, she could have the same kind of shaped ring to put behind it, so it would be kind of a set of three with her engagement ring, wedding band, and then typically I think they're called eternity rings. So it would kind of make a set of three, which would look really nice. But it gives us nice options. But yeah, it'll be really nice, really special, which is great. Let's see if we can do that.
Okay, give us some good consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can.
Am I getting blue
into a
flags
race
everywhere?
strategy.
There's no one behind me. No one behind me immediately. Oh, Christ, okay. Too hard on the brakes there. Didn't want to nudge. Let's just back. Just don't feel like the car's turning. Yeah, it should look really nice. Really nice. Oh, it just doesn't want to turn. Late on the turn there, but made up a bit of time. We've locked up. Right, where do we lock it up? Let's have a look. I was late on the brakes and I probably held it too long. There's ever so slight, just as I started steering left. Try and keep it off the grass. Feels really loose, really understeering. Doesn't feel like the car we had in Australia. Weird. Never mind. Maybe it's the setup. We've made a load of time there. We're good in the straight. Car's got good straight line speed, which is great. I'm not looking at my brake pressure, so I need to. Now I'm getting blue flags for Lando. too far back. You need to get closer. Right, that's definitely better if I let the car float out there. Lando? Yeah. Just got to get closer to me to make that stick. Second blue flag and bail out of this. I'm not careful in a minute. Come on. Closer, please, Lando. This is not a great time to try and let you through. It's Piastri. Come on, Piastri. And now he bails out the way. Cool. What was the point of that game? I'll happily get out of the way if people are coming by, but no point if they're going to move back around on me. Oh! The tyre temp's like. Okay, though, these cars are quite well worn now, to be fair. Tyre temps are good, though. What I want them to do. I'm wondering if also like general tyre grip hasn't been great here. I don't think I can make up half a second in the last. Wasn't far off making it up though. Oh! I was pretty close to making it up there, having let him through, so that's not bad. There we go. Let it run out wide to the corner and turn in. I can carry more speed through. Didn't need fourth gear there either. And hold it in fifth. Okay. Well, starting to learn the track a bit more. Work out where our brake markers need to be. These tyres are hard done. Just realising I don't think I set any goals for this weekend. We are engineers, so I need to do that for the next practice session. Whoa! There you go. Definitely not enjoying that into a hairpin. Probably need to bump the brake pallet and bias up a little bit to the rear for the hairpin. The fronts are suffering. That's it. Early turning there, not too much curb, that's too much. Until they've showed off next year ship for Elite. Ooh, industrial. Oh, I like it. The sound of that. Yeah, I must admit, after playing Space Engineers the other day, I definitely want to get back into space games. And Elite, I think, particularly. I'd love to actually properly pick up and play Star Citizen, but my CPU is pretty much the bottleneck for that. Despite being, well, I say despite being an i9. It's an i9 from several years ago now, and it's starting to really show its age. That and my RAM, I think. I don't think I've tried it yet with the 4080, but I tried it with the. I think I tried it when I borrowed Lionheart's 30. I think I tried it with Lionheart's 3090, and it never really liked my 2080. So I not start this again. Yeah, I know, but I invested in it when it was really cheap years and years ago, and I got myself a decent deal. Although my ship, there was always a bug with it, where the interior never rendered properly. I don't actually know if they've actually fixed that properly yet, so it'd be interesting. But I like all of the control systems and stuff that they've put into it. For sure, that's something that I think is very very much what I like in space games. I mean, we've got an awful lot of detail in that in Elite anyway. So there's always X4, yeah, and I really enjoyed the previous X games. I really enjoyed X2 and X3. So maybe I'll have to check that out as well. This is very CPU dependent, but they're gradually moving things over to. Yeah, this is it. When the server mesh, yeah, this is it. And like the really weird thing. I managed to get it running quite well on my current CPU when it first came out, and I think it was because it was on a much earlier version of the game engine at the time. Actually, I think it was when they were using CryEngine before they ported stuff across and they changed things, and it was absolutely fine. And then as more and more elements got added in, it kind of fell apart a bit. But 700 million, yeah, exactly. I mean, they should be able to build a decent game on that, right? I ran it on an i7. Yeah, I mean, I haven't at the moment in my PC. I've got an Intel i9 9900K, so like shouldn't be a problem at all. The only caveat with all of that is that I do see it bottlenecking things a lot these days. I mean, fortunately, because I've got a 4080 in it, and because so many games are GPU dependent or bound these days, it's helping it. But you would only get see, the last couple of times I've tried to run it, even when I've turned stuff down, it's like sub 20 frames, and it just falls apart. And yeah, I did when I first ever played it, I think I was getting like 60 or 70 frames on pretty decent like quality settings at the time when it first came out. So it's definitely like engine changes and things, but I've turned things down, I've turned things up. It makes zero difference on my machine, unfortunately. It's just obviously the like CPU compatibility on it is, well, and the game engine is just a bit meh at the moment. If it's on low, it doesn't run well. If it's on high, it runs even worse. But and if it's somewhere in the middle, it still doesn't get any better. But yeah, 21, I think 21 FPS was the best average I got when I played it last year. When I tried playing it last year, which is pretty much unplayable, unfortunately. So for the time being, we'll leave it. But I'm hoping later on this year, once the next Intel chipsets are announced, I'm gonna treat myself to I love my PC case, but I really don't fancy the level of effort to go through, take everything. Well, I'd have to take the GPU out anyway, but take everything out and then put just the GPU and PSU back in, because those will basically be the only remaining components that I'll have in my system that will fit. So I know I'm going to need, if I'm going to replace the CPU, motherboard, RAM, coolers. At that point, it's only a power supply, discs, and disk space, and I'll just move my graphics card across. So I'm going to treat myself to Corsair. I've got some. They've got their 6500 X cases, which I really really like. And it looks really nice, and it's dual chambered, so I'll be able to hide everything behind the back of it. So cable management wise, it'll look great, and I can then use my current PC as what will then be my sim PC, which would be great. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But I'm going to wait until the new Intel chipsets come out, because I'm going to have to change everything. But I'll treat myself then, and then hopefully it'll be able to run Star Citizen at a decent frame rate. But first thing you know, it's in the max settings and pray, because lowering them messes. And it just doesn't matter. I spent a huge number of hours trying to get stuff running, and it just doesn't. For whatever reason, my hardware compatibility on the current game engine, or at least last year's, it just didn't make a difference, unfortunately. But hopefully, I'm very happy to wait, because there's a lot more coming, and as you say, like the server meshing elements as well will make a significant improvement, and there's more features coming, which will be good to look for. But I'd like to get back to it, because again, the general scope of it, or the sheer scope of it, is very appealing, and there's elements in there that Elite just haven't touched at all that I want to play in as part of like a space game, which would be great. But in the meantime, we can have a look at go back to Elite and do some Elite stuff. Cool. What's this? The Type 8. Ooh. Nice. Next update is introducing a lot of cargo stuff and getting your personalized hangar back. Oh yes, see, that's it. That's what I need. Because I think that was part of the glitch that I had in my ship in Star Citizen. It worked fine when you were in your personalized hangar, but then as soon as you actually took it out, most of the interior like despawned. It's great. It's a nice ship. I don't think I like it. The Type 8 demon. I don't know. I quite like the look of that. That looks pretty. That looks pretty cool. I'll have to watch that after this. I'll have to watch that. Have a look at that after the stream. That I don't know. There's something about that. Yeah, there's something about the about that I really really like. That's cool. What do I have in Sussin? It's the oh god. Look, it's the Jump Horizon. 380i. Can't remember. It's the 300i. Yeah, it's the 300i, I think. I think that's what I pledged for. But yeah, the interior just despawned every single time. Unless I was in my personalized hangar. Ah, they have done a rework on it though. Rework complete 3.5.0. So maybe maybe it's fixed now. I know, but I'm more of a sleek design fan and not calling it ugly. No, that's fine. Well, again, if we jump back into some elite, I can always pick one up. I've got plenty of credits to spend. Could pick one up and we could use it as the hauler. Go and do some mining and whatnot, some trading. So I'm just gonna have a quick bite to eat with my noodles before we jump back into this session and before they go cold. And then we'll actually get on with some Formula One. It has forward mounting points for mining. I can see doing well. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it looks like the kind of ship that would be quite good in team play, for sure. Need to check out the stats for armor and the hull and everything else, but feel like you could probably make it pretty chunky. Bit of a space tank, maybe. At least in terms of being able to evade capture and escape. Oh, that's finished. Yeah, it's the 300i. I've just looked it up, Scottish, and it does say that from version 3.5.0, the rework on it was finished. So maybe they've fixed it now. Because I don't think I've played that version since they've completed the rework on it. So maybe it'll all work now. I'm trying to remember which ship Lionheart supposedly spent a lot of money on to buy. I feel like it was something called something like the Constellation or something. I can't remember. $300 is very nice ship, very very sleek as you'd expect from Origin. Yeah, with the new drives you can jump further. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I need to check it out. To be fair, when we went across to Father Ted, not Father Ted. Jesus Christ, Father Bill. The other day when they were streaming Elite, I sat in and was watching it in the background for a while. Thank you. I said, yeah, I said, well, Father Ted, obviously, great show. But yeah, I was watching Father Bill play, and yeah, there were lots of new bits and pieces in there that I definitely need to read up on and understand like what's changed since I last played. But it looks like some really good stuff. It's cool. 3 or 4 events of the Constellation: the Andromeda, the Taurus, the Aquila, or the Phoenix. I feel like it might have been the Andromeda or the Aquila that he got. I'll have to ask him. Right. Let's do some F1. I think it was the Aquila that he got, because I think he went for combat. I think. It might just depend on the amount of money. It might be that he was looking at the Aquila ideally, but the amount of money meant that he went for the Andromeda because standard is fine, and also, yeah, money. I daren't guess how much he actually paid for it, but I seem to remember thinking it was at least 3 figures for this ship at one point. I don't know if that's what he paid for it, or if he was gifted it, or if he got a deal for it, or what. But, yeah. Too much for a ship. Any Connie now is at least... Yeah, see, I think... I won't... I won't make an assumption. But I think it was a lot of money that he paid for it. So we'll see. Oh, Jesus. It just doesn't want to turn, but... Okay. I think we know how we rotate the car a bit more. We're in hot laps, that's fine. A little wide there, but not painfully so. You can take more of that inside curve initially and turn in strong cut deep of these. There we go. Ah, massive look there, it's not really wanted. Could be a hard GP for us. Especially if we can't get our turning where we want to be. Burn as much as we can just to try and get a good time for this. Out.
Program complete. Program complete. These results.
It's yeah, it's gonna be tough around here.
Definitely do better. Consider giving it another shot.
You can get a Javelin Destroyer. It's only 2.5. See, this is it. This is one of the key things I've always disliked about Star Citizen is that amount of money for stuff that's in a yet to be completed game is disgusting. No doubt about it. Like. Ugh. Yeah. Right, yeah, we could definitely take easily 5/10 off that time. What is everyone else doing on the softs? I suspect that's going to shift fairly dramatically as we go through. We got time. We could do another race strategy. One. We got no other tyres. Try them on hards. Doesn't basically even mind when it comes to people. Yeah, exactly. Definitely got to get the car rotated in time. Oh, stop it. Got to really wait to put the power down coming out on the corner. 134.9. That's better. Car rotate. Too much. Lost too much downforce in the front. Okay, we'll hold it in 7th for the lift. I reckon I can probably I reckon I can probably get, yeah, around there, dropping it third just as we're turning in. Better there as well. Tire temp's like on this. Yeah, tire temp's higher. To be fair, the hard tire's not bad. Better than the medium. Maybe it's medium and soft tyres to run here. Perhaps. Sorry. Hards and soft, right. Got the turn there. Turning earlier for that one. There you are. Get around the pit wall. Get entry before we get full power down. That's better. We were less than 5 tenths off our quality lap time there, and definitely the extra heat in the tyres. Grips there. Maybe we don't need second gear there. Things are coming out in at least third gear. Probably alright. But we can build time here, and these tyres are seemingly wide there though. We need to lift off a little bit more. Bad. Take that flat in 7th. Probably on softs are good. Probably didn't need to shift all the way down to 5th immediately. Could have held 6th. Start, but good. A nice bit of ERS rather to use on the back straight. Turn it in and then push ERS as well to bring us right alongside that corner. Use the curve to help rotate the car a bit. 5th gear and pushing in the ERS, that's better. I feel like I can probably attack these curves a bit more. Once we get to 6th gear a bit sooner there as well. Chickened out. Yeah, definitely need to lift a little bit there. Right, that's fine. Let's go back to garage. Let's see what's what. See how the other cars are running in this session. Tire life only just under where we want it to be. Race fuel 37. I reckon. Okay, that's better. I wonder if we can redo quali pace and time remaining and just see where we finish. Eight laps lifespan, Jesus. Should be 24 laps for the hards. Yeah, okay. I think we'll go the hards. Mediums just didn't. I didn't feel it. I reckon the mediums are a second faster. Okay. Let's rerun it. See what happens. Here. Use a flashback. Tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to see if the patch that they released last week has now fixed the OSD customization so that I can actually customize this or not. It has! It has! Oh, this is what we wanted. Finally. Let's change camera. Don't change camera. Pits normal. Yeah, that's it. No, don't change. Wait. Right. This is it. Practice program graph. That's what we wanted to get to. This is. There was no way to get to this previously. Ugh. Right. I just want to move the graph up. I need to move it up in line with. Let's reset that. We need to do all of it. Graph messages. So laps need to come up. Top. That can come up. And this one. Is that what I've just moved? Right. Track climatization. We can move that up as well. Because you won't need that on. But yeah, there we are. Oh, beautiful. Right, this will help. There we go. It's far enough out the way I can actually see where I'm going. Oh, what am I doing on the grass? It's going so well till then. Come on. Ooh, okay, let's... Don't worry about the grass, I definitely want to be cutting that corner by that margin. Jesus. Can I not? Okay, let's just retry it, yeah. Okay, we've got the OSD though in the right place for one. Oh, yeah, green. Should also actually use the brake bias. Change that. That's not how to take that last corner, but never mind. Here we go. Got it. Cars can hold forth. Whoever this is in front of me, please get out of my way. Go. Okay, you stay on the racing line, that's fine. Actually, it's not. You can go out by the wide there. I just don't. Oh! Okay, well, we've kept our time despite running very wide there. Never mind. Right, we'll save the last 10% for final few corners.
Okay,
Test
test
better.
complete, and that was a really good job.
Feel like
indeed.
I
You got
could-
a lot
I could
of
get into
valuable
the-
information out
Whoop.
of that. Well done.
Feel like I get into the 129s without too much more. Yeah, without too much more, but I think it's going to be difficult because qualifying, I think, is wet. So, yeah. Let's let the clock run down. Finish up our noodles and go on to quali. Yeah, this. I mean, ultimately, I think we'll see what the pace is like in qualifying. Sorry, we'll see what the pace is like here, but we should have the pace in the race to come through the field, as long as we can dispatch people in the right timing. And it might actually be better.
Conditions around the track at the moment, please.
Wet.
Effing wet. It's going to be for qualifying, yeah.
And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Yep. Which will probably slide out of the wet qualifying. You never know. You might survive. How many drivers do you think eat in their car as they wait for things to start? I have seen some drivers have a nutrition bar or an energy bar sat in the cockpit, so probably not unheard of. Although you definitely don't want crumbs in your race suit. Oh. Right. Let's finish this off. A second. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let's get these points done. Look at that moustache. Good old Mansell.
A warm welcome, everybody, from a venue that has seen plenty of sensational laps over the years. Remember, Verstappen in 23, Vettel in 2019, some phenomenal pole laps. But whose will it be today?
Be today, indeed. Because the round track should have them blown out. Why does it want me on softs? But it's wet. The track is wet, surely. But it won't let me select anything but dry. Cool. Okay, so this could be interesting. Right. Yeah, it's wet! Why they put me out on dry tyres? Awesome. This is going to be horrific. Unless it's not really that wet. No, I've got literally, there's no grip.
You describe the conditions around
How is Verstappen that far behind?
What?
I'm not even using any ERS. Ah! Yeah. Oh god. It's so wet. Why? Why? I mean, there is.
I can't. It's broken. It's broken.
There's just enough grip, I guess, and maybe that's. I don't think this can be right. I think the game might have balked a little bit, but it does look like it's put everyone, the AI included, on dry tires in the wet. Oh. Catching the slides. Well, I mean, we've annihilated the AI through a game bug. Wiggle, wiggle, the car is now exactly, yeah. So we're yeah, that's fine. We're P1 for the Japanese Grand Prix because we managed to keep it on track. It'll be interesting to see what everyone's times were. I need to check the AI is definitely on 90 as well. Yeah, how are they almost 4 seconds slower? We went off at one corner. Cool. GG game. GG. It's fine. Oh, we didn't check where Mansell started. We're going to start. I mean, we probably won't be able to hold the lead in the drive. Verstappen's going to be very quick behind us. Race still wet. Oh, God. Please no. Imagine. I mean, it says it's going to be dry, but yeah, knowing... it says it should be dry. Oh, great. Well, we'll see what happens in a minute. We've got loads of points to spend. Let's spend some. We've only got mediums and oddities. I mean, I'd be tempted to start. Tempted to start the medium. On the hard, actually. If we have to go to mediums at the end, at least we'll burn through them a bit. We can burn through them quicker, but be a soft tire. If not, we can switch to switch to softs. Let's see what the game does to us this time. See what joyful outcome we get here. If the game loads. If the game would like to load. Then great. We'll have some pre-race chocolate, because that will help. Picked these up this morning.
No fewer than 12 world champions.
They're crispy M&Ms.
Suzuka, but who will...
I haven't had these in ages.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race.
And it's rare that I actually like.
The Flying Finn
that I actually go for chocolate.
Position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Perez.
I'd like to say I did more than just edge out Verstappen by almost 4 seconds.
Sainz, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Tsunoda, Ocon, Stroll.
Just actually need to stand up and make sure I'm not sat on chocolate.
Mansell,
I'm an adult and can't
Magnussen, Bottas,
open a packet of chocolate.
And Logan Sargent. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
It's alright, I moved my leg and I found it.
And
Everything's fine.
striding into our commentary box to join us today, the man, the myth, the legend, Anthony Davidson. As we all know, every single driver wants to know what's required.
There was
of
one
them.
on the
And in
floor.
the case of this driver, I think things are pretty stable at the moment. They're doing.
Right.
Okay, we've got that relief of having points on the board finally, so let's keep that form up and get another top 10 finish today, please.
Yeah, come on, EA and Codemasters. You need to work on the voice lines. We've won points in every single race so far this season. It's not finally points on the board. It was a real close situation for P1. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's 4 seconds. under normal dry running conditions, I'm pretty sure you'd be disqualified from qualifying with that much of a gap in the dry, because I think that's more than the 107% offset that drivers are allowed. But I think. It's quite a quick lap round, Suzuka. Right. Oh, so we do have softs. I think it said we could do 37. We could come under a bit. I mean, we've got the long straight. We can definitely lift and coast a little bit. So let's bring it to about 37.6 and see what we can do from there. For strategy, call me crazy, because I think the cars are going to come by me a bit. I'm going to start on the hards. Stint 2, we want to be on the softs. Oof. Okay, maybe not. Stint 2, let's go to the mediums. Maybe, yeah, do that. Reckon it's going to be overall a bit slower. But let's try, because I reckon the hards might win out here. We always call you crazy, but thanks for well, you're welcome. Check the difficulty. How? What? That's not right. Please tell me that's not what the AI are actually on. And the game has bugged. Because they should be running on 90. Can we do a mid-session save? Let's quit and see if we can go back into that. I meant to check it before. They were fast. The thing is though, they were fast enough in words, Harry. Let's try again. They were fast enough in the practice sessions. But maybe the game completely balked. Let's check my team. I know I changed it because I did it on stream. And we finished higher in Australia on the higher. Well, this is it. I mean, unless it's just caught out.
And alongside me to
Is it going to let me change it now? Probably not. There's no way. Has that balked? Okay, well, we're going to have to do the race and find out then. But check it afterwards. That's it. Very annoying if so, because we definitely changed that for Australia. And we were definitely on 90 AI. But yeah, he would explain it in the wet. Let's go to that. Okay, well, let's see what happens. If they come blasting past us in a minute, we'll know. No, it's not that. Also, we'll spin off the line, but he's got there in the end. Right in the first corner. I mean, what are the AI doing? Why are they that far behind? This is ridiculous. Oh, this isn't going to be much fun. It's going to skew the results of the my team substantially if they are really running this poorly. Really? Really? Come on, man. I can't. It's not even like I can like reload because it saves as we go along. All right. Well, let's see if we can lap them. Not a lot we can do. It was my fault. I should have checked. I meant to check before we started, but because sometimes when the game gets patched, it does reset settings. But never mind. Okay, well we'll see. Yeah, see if we can actually lap anyone in the field. It also means that my qualifying time and my practice lap times are dog shit. Because I would be doing much good times. But that's fine.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Okay, let's try and keep out the wall though. Oh, twitchy. I'm not sold on this setup. Oh, that corner. I'll take it. Again. How much of the corner do I cut? Yeah, see, that should be a corner cut. Has it reset all of my perimeters? Oh. Alright, apparently I don't have flashback. Okay. That's interesting. What has the game done? Weird. We had flashback in practice programs, so it's almost like something's definitely gone awry. Oop, I'm missing gears, but I don't know what. Right, well let's just race and get this one done so we can fix the settings and move on and be thoroughly smushed by the AI going forwards.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
There's no need, Mark. They're not going to get any quicker. Behind Verstappen and Norris, Leclerc and Perez making up the top 5 with me. Probably shift up to 5th quicker. A bit of time there. Pickle the curb. Pickle the curb. Okay.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Energy. I mean, the AI are on soft tyres. According to the Delta in the practice programs, hard should be between 1.6 and 1.8 seconds a lap slower. Yes, we're under heavier fuel load at the start of the race, but AI should be able to run quicker. So, interesting. Okay, live. Oh, we get auto recovery, but not flashbacks. Interesting. Weird. That's definitely. The game has definitely balked my career mode settings. Alright, we will fix. Because we don't want automatic anything, we just want flashbacks for anything. We need to check the damage models are correct as well, because that's probably a change. Oh, boy. Well, still, even with all of that, we're still like 10 seconds ahead of the whole field. Minimal. Verstappen and Norris staying close together though. The rest of the field though, we are eking out a substantial gap on. Let's see what our pit window says for where we come back out. We come back out 13th. At the moment, we are safe with the pit. We have a safe window to 13th place already. 6 laps into the Grand Prix with a almost 10 second lead over the car behind. God damn it. Lapped anyone yet? No, just doing a bit of lawn mowing. But I suspect we'll get pretty close. Because the field has only just cleared the Sector 1's S's, and we're just going into Sector 3 now. Got to go into Sector 3. So I think by the end of the race we could be pretty close. Especially if we go on to mediums or softs at the end. Because we'll just have all the pace. Yeah, these cars are absolutely fine. Still got a sizable gap to Verstappen and Norris behind us, so that's fine.
Gap to your teammate behind, 31.1 seconds.
There we go, 31 seconds ahead of our teammate after 7 laps is ridiculous. And we're not exactly driving the best. Whoa. Whoop. Slide, rescued it. Yeah, they got the builders just entering Sector 1. Probably gaining, I mean, over the rear of the field, we're probably gaining a couple seconds a lap. Or adding us, goes wide, a couple seconds a lap. The deficit every lap, even with mistakes, but they've just gone under the tunnel. We're going over it now. I can hear them, heard them whizzing by underneath, so hunting them down. Very oversteery. Sorry, understeery in the corners. And they're all pitting. Perez has stayed out, as he always does, on the Red Bull strat. Oh, come on. Let's not ruin it. We want to try and lap people. Fronts are struggling a bit though, so we'll put a bit more braking towards the rear and see what we can do. As easy making, had to stop streaming, no worries.
I am stupid. I am stupid.
It's very, yeah, it's going very well for us in that we've got a 17-second gap to the car behind. Loads of cars have just pitted. We've got oodles of space, even though we're making mistakes. They're just not getting anywhere near us. Still going to come out with a decent margin.
Okay,
Bit confused at the moment, says we'll come out in third. And then we'll just be overtaking people at the end, so. Probably going to, I think by pitting we're probably going to miss out on lapping anyone. I think if we stayed out until pretty much the end, even on very worn tyres, we'd probably just about catch the tail end. But it would put us in a bit of a risky spot for the end of the race, so we probably won't do that, but we'll probably come very close. Right, there we are. Now we will enter and exit the pits from first to first. Norris has gotten past Verstappen though in the pit stops, which is interesting. The thing is, the AI are like this. I think what I'm going to do is switch to the softs, and we will hold out for another couple of laps to make sure the softs can go all the way to the end without any problems and have the highest rate of pace. Did we hit a ball on? Oh god. Everything's fine. Nothing happened.
In this lap, push
No.
now.
We'll do 2 more laps. Even if we somehow then slip behind any of these cars on the soft tyres, we won't have any problem getting past. Well, and the fact that they're very slow, we won't have any problem getting past them. Norris going faster, 1:31.6. Norris pushing, mate. We are losing time. Yeah, I reckon we're going to come up behind Norris now. Okay, well that's fine. Because then we'll have at least a little bit of a fight on our hands, and we'll have plenty of tyre life, so we'll do 1 more lap post this.
Remember, box this lap.
No.
Keep an eye on your distance and speed
Doing
limit
1 more
line
lap.
as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Oh god. Have a stretch, what, right now? No, alright. I don't know if the car's going to go mental. Oh, stretch! There we go. Just before the wheel kicks in. Car's definitely gone off now. Yeah, reckon we can come out in 3rd, so behind Norris and Verstappen. But considering... Oh, breaking very deep. Considering we've gone 4 laps longer than them. 5. Much fresher tyres at the end. We'll be able to blitz past them, it won't be a problem. Sadly, no lapping, I think. If we had more laps, like certainly in like a full race, like length, we'd easily lap half the field, I'd imagine. Because we're probably only about... We're only about 20 seconds off of catching, 25 seconds catching the back. And the rate that we were gaining, even after a pit stop and a reset, means we catch a good portion of the field before the end of the race, I reckon. I was going to come in that lap, wasn't I? Never mind, we'll be in this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Might even come out 4th now. Interesting. Alright, we'll have a fight with 2 Red Bulls and a McLaren. The final part of this race, which should be exciting. With 5 laps to go after our outlap. I'm only including it.
And it
Ooh,
looks like the
speeding in the
crew
pits.
are out in the lane
Right.
and ready to
And it's doing
perform
immersive
their
again.
magic on the
Why is it
car.
doing that?
They're going to be aiming to achieve the
No idea.
fastest pit stop time
Oh,
possible.
because the settings changed. Yeah, fine. Well, it's fine. It didn't seem to penalise it. I don't know what it's doing. It's doing what it wants. And there they go. There's Norris.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
In actual fact, we've held on to third position. And then let's just hunt these guys down. Oh god, see? Why is he so slow? Okay, we'll go round him there. But we're going to catch them both in the first sector.
Nice work, mate. That brings you off a place.
Okay. I'm going to use any ERS before we get a lap done. I'll pop that and we'll just get some fast lap pumped in. Take us away from everyone else behind. Looks like we're on cooldown laps. How is the AI that slow? Never mind. We'll just say it's because we're that quick. Clearly. Okay, I think we did clip the wall out before, because there were two on that corner, and only one. Pretty sure there's also no track limits happening. Get easy first pass the eye where I'll read it in a sec when I'm not turned around the corner. No problems reading this bit. No, you'd be alright. Be alright at this level, for sure. I'm taking the ball again. Yeah. There's no track limits, it's fine. And we passed that. Despite, we must have got purple at the end, but it's not giving us. Okay. Yeah, there's some bugs with the game, for sure. But we knew that. Trying to trust the tyres to do all the work there. Not quite. Charge battery up for one more. Okay, pull out both bollards. Never mind. Teammate status.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 37.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're currently 17th place. Time last lap, 1 minute 36.9. Gap to your teammate behind, 37.4 seconds.
I wonder if Nigel had a coming together with anyone and just got caught out, because he's performed pretty well the last couple of races that we've had. Shame to be out with points with him, but never mind. 2 laps to go. Plenty of gap. Teammate letting me down, yeah. Nah, he's doing alright. We have scored most of the points for the team, to be fair. And that's absolutely fine, but, you know, we haven't just brought Nigel in for his racing experience, although that is obviously a massive benefit of having him on the team, the Pickleforce team. It's also for that glorious moustache.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Final lap. With such a gap, we'll at least be able to nurse these tyres though through to the end. They really do fall off very quickly though. The pace on them is good. I might have to check what the delta, what it actually said the delta was on this and the medium though, because perhaps the medium would have been, well, perhaps the medium would have gotten us closer to the back of the pack again to lap people, but how are we doing on fuel actually? Yeah. Absolutely fine there, so it probably could have gone under a little bit. Dropped a little bit more off. And there we go. Woohoo!
Nice one. Very lovely
Well,
drive. On to the next one.
not quite what we expected, but
fantastic drive.
I mean,
Just
well,
fantastic.
it
Amazing. You
could well
deserve
be
that
the
race
only
win. Well
the only
done,
win
mate.
we get this season, and certainly the highest finish when the AI are performing at the correct rate.
They've done it then, here at Suzuka. A brilliant win
I suspect
on the
we
beloved
would
figure
struggle
of eight circuit.
substantially against them in normal circumstances. But hey ho. We'll take it.
Here comes your
We'll blame
top
the
three
game.
making their way down
Definitely
to
a
the
game
podium
bug.
for what can
We'll
only be
reset it,
described
but
as a fantastic day for Formula
it has
One.
been a fantastic day. I want to see what the gap was. What do we reckon the biggest gap was to the end? Tough competition every lap. Well-timed fights. Exactly. Yeah. Not 19 laps of yeah. Talking to myself out in front. I reckon what, maybe 40 seconds gap to the last
With
car.
that, we wrap
Oh,
up
even
another
more.
weekend
Wow.
of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula
Oh,
One.
52. Yeah, so the slowest car was 52 seconds. Finished 52 seconds behind us. So yeah, we were about 20 seconds. No, sorry, about 30 seconds, weren't we? If we're really pushing 30, 35 seconds. So in a full race, yeah, with more laps, we'd have lapped probably up until about like 15th place, 14th place. They continued to go that slow. But yeah. Well, that will have impacted the standings quite substantially. For no other reason than we've already completed our sponsor goal for the year, which is good. Now to play the settings. Yeah, exactly. So we're going to rework that. And then what we might do is leave career mode as it is because I need to jump off soonish to go and watch the qualifying. But perhaps what we'll do is maybe just jump into a quick 5-lapper with the AI on the proper settings. See how much slower we'd have been. Oh, excuse me. Marketing department, what we're doing. Closest. Oh, we're selecting a new rival. Let's say Lance Stroll, because yeah,
Thanks for
we always
stepping
want to
in
be
and
finishing.
helping handle that.
We always want to be finishing ahead of Lance Stroll. Right, let's get these bits filled out. Any more R&D we can complete in the meantime? No. How's the wear looking? Everything's fine. ICE is the most warm, but we've got time. So we've actually jumped up into second place in the drivers' standing. So we'll slowly slip back down from there, I'm sure. We are a solid 5th in the constructors, so that's good news. But yeah. Yeah, see, on the previous ones, 13th, 10th, and 9th, those seem like when the settings were probably correct. And we were finishing 9th, 8th, and 5th, which again seems correct. But yeah, definitely not. Never mind. Can't be helped. Right, let's go to settings and sort this out now. Why would it be adaptive AI? 90. That's all it should be, and there shouldn't be any assists on. Reoccurring flashback prompt. No, get that off. Get that gone. Career settings. My team icons, yeah. Simulation settings. Auto recovery. No. You can have flashbacks. That's fine. Is that it? Is that literally all we've got to choose from? No, we can choose everything. Here we are. Yeah, okay, so the rest of it looks like it was maybe on. Other than the flashback setting. I don't know what else was turned off, though, when we didn't have that, so maybe not. But yeah, approximate's what we want as well. Rules and flags. Yeah, it should be on. So it should be... Yeah, immersive, safety car, standard that. It shouldn't be broadcast. It should be immersive for that. Standard safety car. Standard that. That's fine. Should be straight. Okay, well, that's all the settings back to what they should be. So that's good. We'll quit out. Yeah, that's fine. We'll quit out to the menu, and I will check that before the next My Team stream, or when we play next time, to make sure that's right. Let's just do a quick Grand Prix at Suzuka in a car and see how much slower we'd have been. Do I want my world? Well, I could take my world cart because I guess that's going to be That's close too. So we'll take Japan. Although, can I take... Actually, do wildcard, it's not going to be the right setting. So we need to do F124. Japan. Oh, I can choose my team. Hey, I can use my wildcard team. Sweet. Wait a sec. Equal performance off. So, wildcard can only be selected with equal performance enabled. Would you like this? I mean, that's not true in the game, but I'm a mid tier car. Let's try racing it in the McLaren then. We'll try racing as Lando Norris with the AI difficulty at 90, which is what it is in that. We'll try. I tell you what, we'll try and do a one-shot quali, and then we'll try and do. We're probably not gonna have enough time for a short. Or will I? Maybe I will. We'll try it. We'll try it quickly. If I need to jump off, we need to jump off. Standard off practice. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's just make sure all of this is right. In fact, we'll make it so that it's definitely dry as well. Although it was wet, wasn't it? For quali. Can we customize it? The qualifying will be wet. But it's not going to put everyone on the tyres, right? So we're going to probably be on... Well, screw it. Let's see what happens. So we'll do that, and then we'll say for the race, it's going to be dry. Let's see what happens. Did that work? Qualifying and race. Oh, remove slot. There we go. Yeah, we just want it like that. Cool. Sim settings. Just check this is all good. Yeah. All flags. Immersive. Yep. Good. Took that license. Okay, start. Let's see how slow we are. Oh dear.
A warm welcome, everybody, from a venue that has seen plenty of sensational laps over the years.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame that we can't say it's wet, quali, but
some phenomenal
dry tyres, please.
But whose will it be today?
Reduce the amount of fire. Well, I don't know. We're going to be starting right at the back, I reckon. Because annoyingly, we can't choose anything else, but never mind. We can load the car setup at least, so we can stay in line with that. Let's see what happens. This could be horrific. Behind the stack at the moment, I think. It's not bad. I mean, I feel like this is a better, certainly a better representation and certainly more in line with where I'd want to be fighting these cars in terms of level of skill as well. Made up time in the last corner, dropping just to 9th. That's not bad, but I mean, to jump up 65% in difficulty from the 25 or adaptive AI, whatever it was, to 90. Yeah, that's not bad. And there are times there we were actually in front and almost, was in the lead. not quite a fair
Goodbye for now then, but
representation
really
because, of
we're
course,
just
we
getting started. Make sure to join us again
we were
for
just off. So we
Lights
are
Out tomorrow.
you know a ways off. We're 8/10 behind the leader, and yeah, almost half a second slower than our teammate there. But I think in the dry that will be that should come down a bit. Well, let's see what we can do. Maybe maybe we're not gonna be so far off, which would be nice. Nice little ego boost, but we'll see. We'll see. Right, let's do race strategy now. Do we flip it? Yeah, it's good. Let's flip it. Let's do that. 8 and 5. And we'll take some laps off. Poor start. Sonoda getting away really well. Little lift though going into turn 1 so we don't hit anyone. We've got cars going everywhere, but we've had to take avoiding action. And the cars around us, so we're going to slip back a bit. We're going to try and work our way back onto the track. Not the ideal start. I think everyone around us is on the lost tyre as well, other than Joe, who's now behind us. We've lost 6 places, I think. We'll see what we can do here. Oh! Okay, let's find that back. With the rain, it should reduce the amount of fire. Yeah. Let's go to hit it. We were doing right here. We'll let Joe go through. Let's dive bomb him down the inside. Leave a space, please. Come on. See what we're going to do. If we can stay with the group, when we come in for the pit stops, we'll be in a good position when we get onto the softs at the end. Not too much curve, please. And stay in range of DRS will also be in a pretty good spot. Alright. Kick this quick in a straight line.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Albon, stop parking it on the racing line, please. Wow. Did he move? Or was that me just catching him? Let's see. Good little fight. I don't think he did move. I think I just moved. I moved a bit too late. Come on, pull me along. Too sharp on those front wings to slice the tire. I mean, they do, yeah. They do usually in real life, don't they? They're easy to pick up a puncture, but certainly not in the game.
For you. They seem to have an issue.
You're going to have to leave us room, Albon. Magnussen has an issue. Right, we're through Albon there. Probably looked quite good into the last corner. Let's have a look. Yeah. we both made it round nicely, which is good. He did leave us the space. Yeah, good. Try and chase down the rest of the pack. We're not going to catch the leaders, that's fine. But we should still be able to finish in the points. And it'd be a decent representation of what we could have done if the settings were been as they should have been. They're all really slow here in this train, despite me sliding about. And their tyres are going to go off very quickly. I mean, we're going to be putting on the softs for 5 laps at the end. And they were saying, our strategy was saying that they're going to lose an awful lot of time for that. I'll avoid them as they really do flow right into that corner. Oscar, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. A good orbit can... yeah. A good orbital, yeah. Hit the leading pack and we'll be fine. And again, they're all running on the faster tyre, so we will have more pace when we get onto it. We should be able to outlast them here for a little while. Sure, the count just testing your... No worries, Oscar. Alright, well, thanks for the additional follow all the same. Oh! Somebody's gone wide. Oh, look at that! We're picking off places left and right.
Move. Good job.
Let's see if we can watch that back, see what happened. They're all going slow. Unfortunately, didn't get yellow flags, so we managed to keep those positions. I wonder if we can see what happened. So he was fighting the Aston Martin, and that's a really weird spot to lock up mid corner. You shouldn't really be braking there anyway, Georgie boy. But never mind, I will take that. Where's your autocannon? I know, right? It should be mounted on the front of the car and just all on the top, just fire down and give us some small Mario Kart vibes though, really, isn't it? Right, 2 places down from the points now. Oh, there wasn't any room there, but it does make you realise though when the AI and fighting the AI just how little space on the racetrack, or many racetracks there are actually to attack, overtake. Catch the gyro firing in space, yeah. Oh, Russell's unsettled. He's on the medium too though, actually, so interesting. Ricardo right on the back of Russell. Oh, why the... We had so much overspeed there, and Russell was very slow, but we're going to try and sneak up the inside. Oh, beautiful! He kind of forced us out a little bit, but we had to lift there, dive to the inside. We managed to pull alongside him. He was ahead into the corner, but we managed to get it around. A little bit of contact maybe there, but only wheel cap, I think. Managed to bring that round. Lovely stuff. And we get DRS2, so we'll be able to get away from George. Midge. We've got Ricardo now fighting on him. We need to try and close up to Hamilton. Carry as much speed through here as possible. Fastest overall lap.
Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:31.7. Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.7 seconds.
We were doing quite nicely there until we fluffed that. Driver in front. Driver in front.
Hamilton's ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. We think they've got 1 more stop. Your last lap time, 1 minute 33.2. Okay, you're dropping back by around 1.4 seconds.
Well, this McLaren feels so much nicer to drive than the current Pickleforce car. A lot more stable in the front with this setup. So that's fine. Right, so they're just pitting. But traditionally, the undercut is on most tracks is the superior route to go for. So we are going to lose time and positions there, but need that gear shift there to 4th. We will be on the soft tire at the end. We will be quicker on that and really able to push. Plus the cars that have stayed out in front now are not a million miles away. I mean, the leading pack is just shy of 10 seconds away. But they will be slower when they come into pit. And this will give us an idea of their pace towards the end of their stop stint for us to consider. Right, how are we doing? We're looking at lap 8. Teammates in the pits.
Oscar's coming in for his stop now.
So much more control under braking. Right, we're now in the lead of the race because everyone else is pitted. The problem we have is that they've only done 7 laps on those softs. It is, well, technically it is 7 laps to the end of the race. They're going to have these mediums on which will have more pace towards the end, or they will, yeah, their pace will come back towards the end. We're going to have to make our out laps really count. We're going to be about 12, 13, 14 seconds off the lead, I think, after pitting. This is how far back we started, but it's fine. Tyres are in about the right place to make a change. Right, we'll box this lap. Box this lap. Box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
At least we stand the best chance of finishing in the points and in 9th place or higher, which is where we started, so that's what we want to try and achieve. I think we were, yeah, we'll wind that back. We don't want to get a penalty going into the box. Oh Christ, we also don't want to do that. Amazing. Right, let's not do that. Oh dear. I was trying to change too many buttons. We come into the pits. Jesus Christ. And late turn in. Couldn't have bothered. Let's just try and get in. Let's do this and then try and get a decent turn in at least. There we go.
Right, let's go. Come on.
Okay.
Perfect
Where are
job
we gonna
from
come
you
out?
and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
It's this pack here that we want to be chasing
Look
down.
after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Which means I think we can finish in 5th or 6th. We can get ahead of this pack. We've got laps to do it. see what we can do. Oh, tires are cold. Yeah, okay, we're only 2 places down from where we started, so that's worked out all right. It's not how you pit. Yeah, there you are, Demon. Glad to be of help. Yeah. How to pit. I guess it depends if you're going for just a temporary pit or a permanent pit. If you're going for a permanent pit, then yeah, take out the front left wheel. It's always an option. Be right back. No worries. Yeah, temp's coming up now. Pulling this into last couple of corners. Oscar Piastri goes fastest overall. My teammate should be able to counter that with soft tyres and plenty of battery.
The gap that we're trailing the car ahead by.
We've taken out a second and a bit. In the car in front, we've made a nice gap to the car behind. Now it's just use the pace, use the tyres, catch and pass. And then it'll be the perfect time to finish things up and go and watch the live qualifying for the race tomorrow. Double sector 1. Right on the back. Trying to cover a bit of energy while we're in this section. We're close enough that we should get helping hand of DRS down the main start-finish straight. A little bit of slipstream here that will help pull us along. I'd have said that was a corner cut, but we do have strict corner cutting on. It says it's not. It's not. Look at that. And there we go.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Quite a bit faster there, so that's all right. So we've still got decent pace on the AI at this setting, it seems, which is good. And again, it'd be nice to work my way up closer to the 100 mark. But again, I want to be able to enjoy my racing, but don't want races like the race we just had in Japan, where we win by, you know, where we have a 52-second gap to the car in last place. Doesn't really make sense, or at least, you know, and then the margin to the car behind was over 10, 11 seconds. It doesn't, not unless the car actually performs that well. Or we actually get that good. Right, we've got enough battery stored up, we'll be able to do a full hot lap push next time around. We'll have DRS down the main start-finish straight, so we can see what we can do there. We're going to use a bit of battery here to try and really rein in those in front. We've got hot lap as well. Tyres are now reaching. Oh, come on, Hamilton. Oh, to be fair, it wasn't Hamilton's fault. It was, I think, Gasly in front. First went locked up. Yeah, we couldn't slow the car down in time. So we'll play that back. See what happens. It won't happen again this time, but I will still spin. Is what will happen. Let's try and avoid. Slow down more. Who hit? I mean, we're both locked up there. Come on. quite get to here, but
Great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
wasn't really anywhere to go on Stroll because he was covering the inside line. But they're all slow through here. Problem is, there really is nowhere to overtake here. Stroll's going to cover the inside. Have to back off. Try and get one of them into the hairpin. No. They actually managed to break that quite nicely. We'll save ERS now. We'll use it on the back straight to deploy, get past Stroll, and then see if we can tag onto the back of Gasly on the start-finish straight. Oh, why? Why do they always break mid-corner? Not the done thing, my good man. See, again. You'd left. You wouldn't stamp the brake. Never mind. What we can do here. Might be able to get one of them into this corner here. Yeah. No. Come back. Price then he gets great drive out of there. Okay, 2 laps to go. See what we can do. Okay, well, I tell you what, it's a good thing we had our our race the way we did it in Japan, really, with no incident. Because at this AI level, they're all over the place. I mean, who? That's Tsunoda locking up. Again, he did what George Russell did. For some weird reason, he's braking mid-corner as he's turning, which is going to cause a lock-up, especially in F124, which sends everyone piling into the back of everyone else. Cool. Yeah, we'll purposely go wide there just to avoid that, but it's fine. Well, we know track limits are working at least. On the outside. Not a conventional overtaking place, but we managed to do it without any contact. Right, onto the back of Gasly then. Tyres are completely gone. Save as much battery. We'll just stick it in hot lap and burn everything on the last lap. Come on guys, we've got to leave this room. Very nice final section.
Final lap, push, push.
Don't know why I've changed cameras. Let's try and switch back to the right camera before we get into trouble. Ah! Oh, why? Why do they all lock up in that corner? He's done it again. I'm sure. He has. Well, I can hear his tires squeaking. Why? Stop it. It's because they're coming off the brakes completely, I think, and then having to go back on. They could probably still be trail braking around there a bit. But... Battery up and top lap. We've got plenty to burn. We can finish in 7th place. I'll take that. A bit wide there to avoid Tsunoda and too much power. This has been absolutely diabolical, this race, but apologies. shut the door. And then the hill brake mid-corner. Here we go. Let's burn everything. Oh, they've got great straight line speed. Can we sneak up the inside? It's risky. We're going to do it. We've held. Can we hold to the line? A little wide. An entry. I'll take that.
Good race. I think the pace was actually okay, just too much traffic, too much following.
Agreed. Well said, Lando. Well said. Yeah, very apt. Very apt. Well, I mean, I'll take that. A couple of variables still fluctuate there. The fact that we're in the McLaren isn't truly representative of the Pickleforce racing car, but yeah, 98 is absolutely fine. So that's good. I'm glad I'm not a million miles away, despite the weirdness with setting.
It looked like they were in a different
Excuse me, but
at points during the race.
yeah, I'll make sure to check next stream before we do career mode that the settings have not reset themselves, and we're not going to have a dodgeball out in front all race, but there we are. It is what it is. A good race all round, and we again pace wise we were great on a push lap. We could still push the air, which is good. Go from there. Right. The F1 qualifying has just started, so I am going to end things there, and I are going to go and watch that and leave you to the rest of your lovely Saturdays. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoyed. Thanks everyone for watching along, and yeah, spending some time with me this afternoon. Hope everyone has a great rest of your Saturday, and we'll hopefully see you again real soon. Alrighty. Cheers all. Have a great weekend. Ciao for now.